Alright, what's up guys? Back again. Got two phenomenal products right now. Just came in, and I mean, I know a lot of us have been talking about, you know, what can we do to watch YouTube in the car, and you know, like me, I work on sites. I do a little bit of, you know, side hustle work on the weekends. I end up flagging for a site. I'll be there for 4 hours, and you know, I just be in my truck. So then you be like, oh man, you know, what can I do to pass the time? And everybody gave you the answers. You know, get an iPad, tether your phone to it, then you can watch it. But you got this big old 12-inch screen. You want to take advantage of it. You want it to be seamless. You want it to be nice, and you kind of want that stunt, right? Like, I mean, you can get an iPad, hang it from here, make it look nice, sit it right there. You know, put a magnet, something, hold it in place. Same thing with like a little Amazon Fire tablet. You know, cheap, effective, gets the job done. But if you wanted to play through your speakers, you wanted to look nice, you know, be seamless, integrated, blah, 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 bam, that's what the two products come in. And before you knock it, listen up. So you guys have heard of the Magic Box. I've used it, very laggy, wasn't the best. But the Magic brand, the company that produces the Magic Box, man, they listen, man, I like it. And in less than 2 years, you know, of the official release of the Magic Box, they've already released these two new products, and they've made milestone changes to hardware, tons of upgrades for software and compatibility. You know, I mean, that's some big strides for a small company going big to do that in less than 2 years. They put a product out there, it worked, it was effective, it got the job done, but they listened to the feedback they were getting from a lot of customers, and they're making improvements because they want more volume. Obviously, they want to make what people want to buy, right? So, bam, first product I got, the Magic Box Lite, right? And I'm really interested in this because pop it open. Let's see what we got here. So this is what comes in the box. Magic Box Lite. This thing is tiny, right? It is tiny. I mean, what can I compare to this? This is actually one of the cables that come in it. It comes with two cables, people. So you get two cables right off the bat. They give you a Type A and a Type C. It's a proprietary USB Type C. So I mean, bam, you got the best connector in the game right there. Ford obviously gives you both USB Type A and Type C in there, so you're already good with both. But they give you two cables in the box just to make sure, again, assuring compatibility across all makes and models. Bam. So this thing is tiny. It's tiny. It feels good. Textured on here. Look like some vents maybe before it get hot. And I mean, this is really nice, man. I can't lie. I can't lie. USB Type C, you get an SD card slot, so you know you can side load, get some memory apps or whatever going into there. And I mean, just for initial, I want to start it up, man. And I got another product for here. You know what? I'll just tell you what it is while we plug this in. So bam, it's plugged in. You get a red status light blinking. I don't know if you can see this little red light on my finger. You got a red status light. Let's see how long it takes for it to connect to the car. But yeah, so let's just start timing it now. You're listening to it about 7 seconds in. Let's see how long it takes. Okay. 8 seconds, you already get a boot animation. I mean, you got to remember it's Android. It has to go through boot. Initially, the first time you load it up, you have some issues, but this is my second time plugging it in. This is what you get. All right. It's nothing bad, but that was pretty quick compared to the last one that took 30 seconds to start up. And I mean, that's if you had it plugged in, you start up your truck, you already coming in. Proximity sensor turns on all this right here. It turns it all on, and it gets things started early. So I mean, just plugging it in, 7 seconds to boot animation, that's bomb, right? That's really bomb. So other product, you already see the Magic Box Magic Box Lite. Then we got the Magic Box 2.0. I'm gonna show y'all that separate. You know what? I might just make this all one video. So yeah, Magic Box 2.0 right here. So you know this is gonna be big dog stuff, because I mean, this come with GPS, everything. So I mean, put it aside. Magic Box Lite, right? Automatically you see the main things everybody want to do: wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, YouTube, Netflix, right? That satisfies 85 to 90% of y'all guys, right? That is bomb. That is really bomb. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut it real quick. I'm gonna connect this to my home Wi-Fi, and then we're gonna see how it actually does with streaming apps. I'm only gonna use YouTube. That'll give you a good baseline. I'm only gonna use YouTube, but I heard good things about the Netflix. Should be exactly the same. So All right, so inbuilt keyboard works pretty well. A little bit of slowness on initial, but after a while I got it. Here's some time when you're pushing the keys, and they'll let you put it all in. So connected to my home Wi-Fi now, home Wi-Fi. And first thing I want to do, let's just check it out. Let's just check it out. So we in YouTube. And again, it's the Magic Box Lite, right? So I don't know what version of Android is running. I'm gonna actually check it in the settings. But we'll go on to YouTube, see how this does. I'm looking around right now. So you got multitasking stuff. It's saying apps and stuff. Man, let's not use something to get me monetized or something, man. Let's see. You got keys, there you go. That's what you gotta watch. See, look, Mike Tyson. Oh, that don't even make sense. Why that look like freaking what's the light skin dude, man? What's that white dude, man? Brock Lesnar. Yeah, you know that's fake, bro. You know that's fake. Alright, so yeah, so right now I can already tell you a little bit of lag, but it's working, and guess what? The audio is syncing up. The audio is syncing up. Yeah, the audio is syncing up. It's not. So my Mercedes, I have a $700 screen, Android screen, and I can tell you right now that the audio does not sync up properly. The audio does not sync up properly. Okay, so we go full screen. This was actually a drawback of the previous model. Drawback of the previous model was, you know, it couldn't go full screen, but I'm gonna try some things. And another thing, man, is that lag we already seeing? It looks like it. It looks like it. It might be my internet because I am outside, but no, I know I got a pretty good connection out here. So be aware that, look, as you can see, just the inputs, there's some lag in this. You stress this thing out, it will lag. And it is definitely lagging, man. I can't lie to you, it's lagging. All right, thing ain't hot. It ain't hot like that. Connection's still good. Let's make sure it's not the truck. You see how I went to phoneless. So yeah, man, first things first, it looked like we already got some lag. There was some lag with the YouTube, right? So let's just keep that in the back of our minds. A little bit of lag in the YouTube. What I want to check anyway, system, right? Let's see what Android version this is. So if I didn't know, man, I actually know a little bit about, you know, tech. I'm really good with Android. I'm really good with Windows, you know. I know a lot about these things. I know about RAM and things like that. Most people don't know. Is it a generic Android where you hit the build number at a certain point in time? No, so you can't get into developer options. Usually you can tap one of these and it'll tell you, oh, you're this many steps from being a developer, and you can see the true developer options. Maybe if you touch Android version. Okay, it's Oreo, Android Oreo. Right, so Android Oreo, swipe down, bring up the home menu. So we froze on YouTube. I ain't like that, right? So that's a real bad first experience. Froze on YouTube. It is what it is, right? We still got something that can give us the option. You know, if I didn't try to fast forward, maybe it would have worked, right? I'm gonna try it again. We're gonna try some other things, but let's see. The main thing I was actually trying to check with this is that you see how you hosted, but what I don't see is a button to get full screen, right? So I am looking and I do not see a button to get into full screen, and I don't like that, man. So right now I can't find it. I'm definitely going to check it out, see if anybody else has seen it, because I can tell you right now, like, I'll go, if I connect my phone, will that work? I doubt it's going to work if I connect my phone to CarPlay. It might cut the video. Let's see what happens. Still recording. Will it let my phone take over? Okay, still recording. So yeah, my phone connect, and I get the full screen button right there. Right? So I get full screen. Let's go back to the Magic Box. I don't know if Oreo will give me the full screen capabilities, man. So every time you disconnect, you got to go through the boot again? Take note, that's a big deal. Now that was quick, but still, every time you leave, This thing ain't just powered up, preloaded, and running. It's not. It's not. So there you go. First things first, the Lite cannot do full screen. The Lite definitely has some shortage of memory issues or something of the such. But let's just see, man. Let's from the ads they just showed me on YouTube, there wasn't audio delay or anything like that, which is a plus, especially at the price point. But back into YouTube, it's a big deal for everybody, right? YouTube is a big deal. So if you don't got a 2021 F150, if you got a Toyota, you know, the Toyota's nice because it's always full screen. You get an Android Auto, it's going to be full screen, right? Click a video. It's probably going to show me some ads again. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get.
Starting at just $25.
Okay, so we get one ad.
It's your.
It's crazy too, because I got YouTube Premium, so I'm not used to seeing ads in general.
This week only, enjoy 50% off all mini price features.
I'm not used to seeing ads in general, so this is, I didn't know YouTube had this many ads like this running, but it does. I'm not gonna sign into this. Obviously, my goal is if they don't want the Lite back, I could probably bless somebody with this, you know, a nice thanks for watching the videos, or thanks for joining the 2021 page. You know, I'm hoping to do something like that, and if they're cool with it, I'm gonna do that. If not, I'm gonna send it back to them. This is just a demo unit. These things are not cheap. I don't know. I'll confirm the price points in the video, but these things are not cheap. You get what you pay for though, because I can tell you right now, the hardware, what I got right there, that thing is quality, man. That thing is quality. That thing is quality. Let's see what we got going on. What we got going on, man. Again, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got really good internet. I got good Wi-Fi. All right, and you can see the connection right there. Yes, I ain't got 4 bars, but I definitely got 3. I really don't want to put this on the box itself, but clearly the ads loaded, but the video's struggling. Clearly it's possibly YouTube, because it looked like the box is doing its thing. But yeah. And again, this goes back to the biggest thing I'm gonna give you as a takeaway for the Lite. This is not something you can just mess with while driving. All right. So far, through all my experience with it, this isn't my first time going through this utility. I already stopped the video once. I went through it. I got the videos to play last time. I'm just trying to get to play right now. It does play videos, and if you got a playlist and you load it up, that's perfect. Let it just play the videos, whatever. If you want to drive, let the kids watch or something, bam, this is what it's good for. But if you're trying to go through and search videos, you know, talk about okay Google, things like that, how key all this stuff, it really is running on very light utilities. That's why it's called the Lite. So I can just tell you the videos do play, but this is also something to be expected. You will hit times like this where you're just hitting buffering and loading and you don't know why. You got to leave it, come back to it or something. You know, it's like this is exactly what the Magic Box 1 did. And I mean, the great thing is you get the seamless YouTube and everything like that, which is nice. But okay, see now it's loaded up, right? It's playing full screen, perfect, right? So you see, like, it works, but sometimes you get glitches, and I'm glad we caught it on camera. And like,
it's just my nature. I mean, to reach for you and take your heart or your blood or your spleen.
Perfectly seamless audio, right? That's really what I want to show you guys, man. Seamless audio syncing. That's a big deal in my book. I hate the audio delay. You can load music on here versus via SD card. You got all these different options. You got a file browser. You got a camera if you want to tie in a camera to this thing. If you want to see your videos, it can actually see your videos based on what you got synced. You can wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. Just that alone meets the price. If you buy one of those wireless dongles, they're probably going to run you like anywhere from $50 to $100. This can already do that, and then give you all this Android integration on top. So the Lite is going to be the best option for most guys who ain't trying to do too much. You just want to watch YouTube, Netflix, you want to roll. You can load apps on here too, man. You can. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can load apps on here. You can definitely browse the file folder, see what you got stored on here. You can store stuff, download movies. You can preload movies here. If you don't even want to worry about a wireless connection or anything like that, put a bunch of movies on the SD card. You can watch it as you go. So it is great for that. And that is the Lightbox, right? Nitpicks. I want to change the wallpaper. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I mean, I'm glad you can, and it's cool. You can change the names. You can go through all these settings, and you can definitely install apps to change wallpapers and stuff. But that wallpaper that's not doing it for me, right? So, you know, you can play the preloaded song on there and stuff like that. Oh, and well, it's probably not coming up because the SD card on there. But yeah, it's nice. You get multitasking with Android 8, which is cool. If I can hit it. Oh, I ain't got nothing open. So yeah, you get multitasking. It's nice. It's a little slow. You can see it yourself. It's a little slow, but for wireless Android Auto, checks the box. Boot time is way reduced. I'm actually really impressed by that. But yeah, so that's the Box Lite, and I'm gonna come back with the main star of the show. Let's say it like that.